Hello and welcome to the place, The Thing. My name's Matt. In tonight's live stream, I am playing Tiny Epic Galaxies as voted on in a poll. It came top out of 3 games. So here we go. I am going to obviously do a solo playthrough. And if we look down at the table, I have it all set up. I'm going to read the prologue in the instruction manual because I don't think I've ever read it before myself. Somewhere in the middle of deep space, your galaxy is overpopulated and hopes to expand across the intergalactic planets. You will grow your Starfleet, expand your influence, and colonize planets in the name of intergalactic conquest. However, you are not the only empire looking to expand. Opportunistic rivals from other galaxies are growing just as fast as you, and even the universe is not big enough for all your ambitions to come true. If you maneuver your fleet strategically, select the right planets, and outwit your opponents, you can control the cosmos, leaving your rivals floating on worthless space rocks. So I'm playing against the Rogue Galaxy, which is this card here. This is me. I'm green. And the Rogue Galaxy plays with different rules, but will also take things away from us at certain times and will populate planets. And if we're trying to get to 21 points, which are points on the cards and also points on this track as we move up the Empire track. If the Rogue Galaxy gets to 21 points, they win. Also, if this marker on their Galaxy track, Empire track, sorry, gets to the Skull and Crossbones, we lose. So I'm just going to quickly go through. There are dice rolls in this game, and obviously there are 6 different things we can get. There is move a ship, so we can take one of our ships from our galaxy and move it onto a planet. And there are 4 planets up here, and as planets get taken out, we will put new ones down. We can do 2 things with our ship. We can land on the planet, which actually I'll put them all like this, which means that we activate the planet's special power. So in this case, discard 2 inactive dice, acquire 2 energy and 2 culture. Or we can orbit the planet, and this is the way we get the planet into our empire. So we will go here on the starting location, and then every time we will get, in this case, roll diplomacy, we will move 1 round this track, and when we get here, we get to claim the planet. Our ship comes back, and we tuck the planet under here, and that connects to this symbol, and this symbol is utilize a colony. So when we roll this dice, we can always do this one, which is to upgrade our empire using energy or culture. Or we can do the thing that the new planet, the power the new planet gives us. So it gives us more options, basically. We have, as I was saying, energy, and we have culture, and that moves things up on this track. Also with energy and culture, we can use energy or culture to move up on our empire track, and you can see the numbers that we have. So we need like 2 energy or culture, not combined, to get to move up here, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So yes, we have diplomacy and economy, and those will move us up tracks on planets if we're orbiting to try and conquer them. Now, have I missed anything? No, I think that's it. So that's all the 6 symbols. We will go in order. So I will go first in the solo game, and then the Rogue Galaxy will go. The Rogue Galaxy operates in a different way, and I'll show you how that operates when we get there. But to start off, you can see how many dice we're going to roll here. So we're going to roll 4, and we have 2 ships. So the other ships get released later on as we move up our Empire track. So 4 dice. So I'm going to roll my 4 dice. And I have 2 energy, 1 diplomacy, and 1... I always forget the names of things. You know I do, if you watched Utilize a Colony. So I have 1 free reroll, and I can reroll as many die as I want. So what I'm going to do first, because this getting up, moving up this Empire track is quite important. So I'm going to use, we should do them one at a time, but I'm going to get 2 energy, 1, 2, move up that track. And then at any time I can spend energy. So I'm going to spend 2 energy, 1, 2, to go up this track. Now that means that this next time I will have 5 dice to roll instead of 4. So that is obviously going to benefit me a little bit. Now these 2, oh, we've used that, sorry, because we upgraded our Empire using this. Now this one is useless to me at the moment because I'm not on any planet, so I can use a free reroll. And that is also useless to me. I can spend energy, 1 energy, to roll as many die as I want, to reroll. So I think I'm going to do that just to see if I can get anything else. Okay, so I got culture. So that's good. I get another culture. And that was my 4 dice. So that's the end of my turn. So now it's the Rogue Galaxy's turn. So they are going to roll 5 dice. They start at 5. Now with the Rogue Galaxy, they operate differently. As I said, they roll a dice 1 at a time. So I'll roll their first dice, and they have got a culture. So they will move up. Now I have options to influence this. I can spend during their turn, after they roll a die, I can spend 1 culture and 1 energy to make them re-roll their die before they take their action. Or I can spend 1 culture to follow their action. And that means if they can do their action, only if they can do it, I can also do that action. So that's quite useful. But I'm not going to do anything at the moment, so I'll just let them do that. And they roll another culture. They start off with no culture or energy. And they rolled another culture. Wow. And they have rolled their utilized colony. Now, when they do that, they have a rogue colony action. And it says here, you lose 1 energy. So we have lost our energy, which is annoying. We could spend... No, we don't want to utilize our colony. And then they rolled another one as well. So that's lose 1 energy. We don't have any more energy to give, so nothing happens. That's just a die that they've lost. So that's the end of their turn. So our turn, we get to roll 5 die. None of us have launched any ships yet, which is... We'll see if that happens now. Okay, so all of these are kind of useless for me. One energy. Ooh, you know what? I played it slightly wrong, because when you get energy or culture, you should get it compared to the symbol, so where your ships are. So when I get energy, I would actually get 2 energy. And when I get culture at the moment, I shouldn't get any. So I'm going to move that culture back down. Yes, so I will get 2 energy with that. And these are pretty useless to me right now. So I'm going to use my free reroll. Ooh, that's a bit better. Okay, so I can get another 2 energy. So I will. And then I can launch 2 ships. Now, interesting. I want to start getting planets. So I could land on a planet, discard 2 inactive dice, acquire 2 energy and 2 culture. Perform any one action. All other players may follow that action for free, only once per turn. I quite. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to land on 2 planets. And I think I'll go on this one. And then I'll use my other launcher ship to go on this one. So I'm going for the big ones. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go land on this one. So you can see here, this planet will give me energy and this will give me culture when I roll that die. So I have one utilized colony. So I will do that again. So I'm going to spend 3 energy, 1, 2, 3, to move up the track, and I get another ship. Now I've got 2 points, and I'm still rolling 5 die, but now I have 3 ships. So that's the end of my turn. So the Rogue Galaxy is going next. They're rolling their die individually. I still have a culture, so I could use one of theirs. Okay, so they're launching a ship. So when they launch a ship, the Rogue Galaxy, they go from left to right. If they haven't got a ship, they will put one on there. And then they would move up the economy tracks on any planets they were on, but this isn't economy, it's diplomacy. So they can't use that. So I can't follow that and use it because they haven't been able to use it. If they were on multiple economy tracks on planets, they would move up all of them. I don't do that. I have to do it individually. Okay, they're launching another ship, so they're going to launch a ship onto the same planet that I'm on. I could follow that one and launch another ship, and I can do I don't have to go into orbit. I can land on a planet, but I don't think I'm going to do any of that. Okay, so they have a role of diplomacy, so they get to move up that track 1. That's the only planet they have with diplomacy. And they get energy. So they get energy or culture from their galaxies. That's 1, 2, 3 energy they get. Now, I could get energy with that. I would get 1, 2 energy. Yeah, I think I will do that. So I'll spend my culture to get 2 energy. And that's the end of their turn. So, still rolling 5 die. Okay, so can launch another ship. I can get 1 culture. This isn't any use to me. So let's keep those aside, and I'm going to re-roll these 3. Okay. So I'm going to launch another ship. And I'm going to put it here. And then I will get culture. So that gives me 2 culture, because I'm on 2 planets with culture. And then I might as well get energy. So I will just get 1 energy. And then I'm going to spend 1 energy to re-roll these 2. Okay, so I get to move up an economy track. So I think I'll move up this one. And then I could do utilize a colony, but I need 4 energy or culture, and I don't have 4. I only have 3. So I can't use that dice. I could spend 1 energy to re-roll it. Let's try it. Okay, so that's launch a ship, so I can't use that either. So I'm going to end my turn now. I don't want to waste all my energy. No, I was at 2. So, Rogue Galaxy to go. They roll their first die. And it is diplomacy, so they get to move up this track again. And they do their rogue colony action, so I lose 1 energy. And they move up any tracks, economy tracks, so this one. They launch a ship, so they're going to launch here. And then they get energy. So they get 1, 2 energy. And they have reached the top of their energy track, and that was the last dice. I could follow that. I should have actually followed this one, and I didn't. But it's too late now. Okay, so it's the end of their turn, but now they have 5 energy, and when they have 5 energy, they lose it all, and they upgrade, so they move up their track. So now when they do their rogue colony action, we lose 1 culture. Anyway, that's the end of their turn. So now I get to go again. I need to get moving up tracks. Oh, that's not good. That one's good. That's no good. Okay, so I'll play this so I get 2 culture. And then I can move up 1 of these tracks. So I think I'll move up this one. Lorena. And then I'm going to use my free dice roll. to reroll these. Okay. So I will upgrade my empire again. So I'm going to spare 4 culture to upgrade here. So next turn I will roll 6 die. And now I have 3 points. Need to get some planets. I think I will get culture for sure. I get 2 culture. And I might as well just use this for energy. So I get 1 energy. So that's the end of my turn. So back to the Rogue Galaxy. Rogue Galaxy is rolling again. And they get culture. They have 1, 2, 3. So they are full with culture, which means they're going to get to roll more dice at the end. They're launching a ship. So they get their 4th ship out. They get culture, which they can't get anymore, but nothing happens. They're doing a rogue colony action, which is now I lose 1 culture. And I can't do anything with that anyway. And their 5th die is they get energy. So they get 1 energy. And I don't really want to follow that either. It's no point. I'll just get my energy back. So that's the end of their turn, but they have got 5 cultures. So now they get to roll 3 more die. Now they don't move down on this track until the end of their turn. So they can't get more culture, basically, on these 3 die. So they're getting energy. So they will get 1 energy. They're moving up on diplomacy. So that one moves up. They're going to get that planet. And they get culture. And they can't get it anymore. And I can't follow it because they can't get it anymore. So that is the end of their turn. So this goes back down to 0. Now it's my turn, and I'm rolling 6 dice. So hopefully... Okay, well, I can see one thing I definitely want to do. So I'm going to play these 2. Economy, so I will move up 1, 2. So I've got that planet. These come back to the galaxies. And I get this, and we pop this under here. So now I have another colony action, which is upgrade your empire. You may spend a mix of energy and culture, which is pretty cool because it means I can get up that track hopefully a bit quicker. We put out a new planet, which is CLJ0517. Okay, so I've used those 2 die. These 2 at the moment are useless for me, and I don't really want to go to that planet. So I'm going to re-roll those. If I took this culture, yeah, I would only get 1. So I'm going to re-roll that. And I might use that. So I'm going to keep that colony, utilize colony dice. Okay, yeah, definitely. So I'm going to get energy, and I get 1, 2 energy. And then I'm going to get more energy, so I get another 2 energy. And then I'm going to get culture, which I only get 1. And then I'm going to spend with this action, utilize my colony. I'm going to spend 5 energy to move up this track, and I get another, my last ship. Still rolling 6 dice. So now I have 2 points from this card and 5 points from that card. And that is the end of my turn. So the Rogue Galaxy is still rolling 5 die. So we'll start their turn. And they're going to get a planet. So they're launching a ship. So they will launch to this new planet. They will get culture. So they get 1, 2 culture. No, I don't want culture. So they are moving up on an economy track, and they are on none, so that just doesn't do anything. Same again. Bad roll for them. And they will launch a ship, but they can't launch another ship. So they don't do anything. So that's the end of their turn. Not a great turn for them. I'm going to roll 6 die. Okay, so I've got one going up economy tracks. So I think I'll go up this one. Can launch ships as well. This card is quite good because if I land on this planet, discard 2 inactive dice and acquire 2 energy and 2 culture. So I would have 4. I would be able to get to the next level on my Empire track. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to launch this ship and land it on the planet. So I do this power. So I discard 2 inactive dice. I'm going to discard these 2. And I get 2 culture and 2 energy. And then let's get some more energy. So I get 1, 2 more energy. And then I'm going to utilize my colony action, and I'm going to use this one on this card. Upgrade your empire. You may spend a mix of energy and culture. So I need 6, but I'm going to spend 5 and 1, or maybe 4 and 2. Yeah. So I upgrade. So now I will be rolling 7 dice, and I've got 8 points. So I'm up to 10 points. Yeah, I think that's good. So that's the end of my turn. So now it is the Rogue Galaxy's turn. I should say I'm playing this Rogue Galaxy on easy. But I did a couple of tryouts and played on beginner, and I'm usually quite cautious with, what level I play at. But I did pretty well, so I thought I'd just move up to easy. And we'll see. They've got all their chips out, so if they roll good dice, they could win a few planets. But I'm up to 10 at the moment, and they're on 1. I shouldn't speak too soon. Okay, so we lose 1 culture. We lose our other culture. So we can't follow anymore. They get culture, so they get 1, 2 culture. So they're nearly there. Have 3 extra actions. We can't lose any more culture. And they move up on economy tracks. So now they move up these 3. So that's the end of their turn. So now we are rolling 7 dice. So we are up sort of maximum strength now, maximum power. Okay, so we're definitely going to use this one. Which track should we move up? Probably this. And then we've got a couple of energies. These 2 we don't want. Culture, maybe. We don't really need colony action now until we get some new planets where we can use the power because we're fully upgraded. So let's get energy. So twice. So we get 1, 2 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, culture is more important. We get 1. And then I'm going to re-roll all these die. My free re-roll. Okay, so the economy symbol is good. We'll move up to 4 here. And we've got 2 culture as well. So let's do that. Let's play those 2 and get 2 more culture. Okay, end of our turn. So what I like about this rogue AI is that because you're doing dice rolls as well, it is luck based for them as well. So they don't just progress at a steady rate. They can, as we may see now, they can all of a sudden do very well because they roll the right dice, or I roll them for them. Oh, so that was launch a ship, but they've got all their ships out. Okay, so they're going to take 1 culture from us. They're going to go up on the diplomacy track. Launch a ship. And their last dice, they get energy. So they get 2 energy. Oh, they're both very close to finishing those. Okay, so that's their turn. So back to me rolling 7 dice. I really want to get some economy. Oh, wow. No, not at all. Oh, there's 1. Yeah, so I'm going to play that. So move up here so I get this planet. There you go, back. So now we have this action as well. Perform any 1 action. All other players may follow that action for free. That's pretty good. And the new planet is Nakagawa Kozig. Right. I've got all these diplomacies, which if I had... Oh, well, I could. Wow, this is good. So I'm going to use my utilize a colony action. I'm going to use this one, which is perform any 1 action. All other players may follow that action for free. So I'm going to do a launch ship action. I'm going to go here. And then I have 4 diplomacy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to move 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 up this track. Get that planet straight away. So that goes under there. So now let me just count my points. I have 8, 10, 15, 18. So I'm nearly there. Yeah, I've really done quite well. And I have an energy. Which... Do you know what? I'm going to spend 1 energy to re-roll this. So I get another utilize a colony action. Okay, so this last planet, which is just off the screen, there you go. Spend 2 energy to advance +2 on an economy track. So I will do that. And I will advance on this track. 1, 2. Because this planet will give me a win. I keep forgetting that this ship here, when I get a launcher ship dice, I can move that ship anywhere. So I can move it back to my galaxy or I can move it to another planet. Okay, so that's my 7 actions, which definitely this card has helped me very much. The Rogue Galaxy is still only using 5 dice. So there you go. They're launching a ship, and they can do that, so they will launch here. Just thinking if I need to launch a ship. No, I'm not going to. So they are going up on all the economy tracks. But I'm going to follow that action by spending 1 culture to also go up this track. So if they roll another one and they don't steal my culture, I'm going to win. Oh, and they have. Okay, so they move up all their economy tracks. So they get this planet, so they do get some points. And they move up on this track, but I'm going to follow them with my last culture to move up on that track as well, which means I get the planets. So all my ships come back. And then we will get 2 more planets out. But I have got 8, 10, 15, 18, 21 points. So I have won. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the level of this card and see how it plays at a much higher level, because I've never done that myself. So let's look at these. Beginner, epic, rogue, galaxy. Shall we go hard or epic? Let's try epic. Okay, so I'm going to keep them the same color. Oh. So as you can see, their track is much shorter. They have much more that they do when they do their rogue colony action. So, yeah, this could be harder. But we will see. because I do like winning games, although it might seem like I try not to on this channel. I am well known for losing games, but you know, it's quite fun. After a win, I can take a defeat easier. So their first rogue colony action is we lose 1 energy and 1 culture. And then their second one is rogue steals 1 energy and 1 culture, which means they get it back. And then the third one is rogue advances all of its ships. And because their track is much shorter now, it's only 4, they're more likely to activate things more quickly. So we've got Zavodnik, Helios, Drew Caden, and Ormore. Okay, so I think we're set up again. So you never know, this might be over quite quickly. Okay, so I'm going first. I'm back to having 4 dice. And I've got my 2 energy and 1 culture. So, what are the planets? Perform any 1 action all other players may follow. Oh, we had that one before, didn't we? Place an unoccupied planet from the center row into the bottom of the planet deck. Draw a new planet. Oh, right, so we can rotate planets. Advance 1 on the diplomacy. Okay. Acquire culture for every ship landed in your galaxy. Okay, that's a 7. It might be a good idea to go for that. Okay, here's my dice. So I can launch a ship, which I think is a good idea. Let's launch maybe to this one, because we can advance on that track as well. And then we will get energy. So that's just 1 energy. And the last one is culture, and I will get 1 culture as well. So it's good to have a bit of culture, I think. You know what I mean? But good to have culture, because then if they roll something we want, we can get it. Unless they roll their colony action, which is bad for us now. Okay, so they are rolling 5 die. And they roll diplomacy. And they can't do anything with that. Oh, they roll their rogue colony action. So we lose 1 culture and 1 energy. They roll energy. So they will get 4 energy, which means they're going to upgrade at the end of this turn. I don't think I'll follow that. They roll energy again, which doesn't do anything. And they roll energy again, which doesn't do anything. Okay, so energy, they upgrade. So now they're stealing from us. And it's our turn, so we're rolling 4 dice still. Ooh, good. Okay, so I can go up on this economy track and I get that planet. And I can launch another ship. So this makes me advance on diplomacy. So I think what I might do is launch over here and go for this big one. And hopefully I've got 2 ways of getting diplomacy now. This economy die is no use to me. I will get 2 energy. 1, 2. And let's see, I'll do my free reroll. Okay, so that's good diplomacy. I move up 1 on that. They really want to roll some utilize colony actions, but okay. So the rogue galaxy, rogue colony is rogue galaxy is rolling. So they roll culture and they get 4 culture. Wow. So they get 3 more turns. Yeah, definitely harder. They've rolled diplomacy, which they can't utilize. They roll energy, so they will get 4 energy. So they're getting 3 more turns as well. Energy again. Do I want energy? Not really. I wanted to roll so diplomacy, nothing happens. So we look at these two. They are going to roll 3 more actions first. So they roll energy. They don't get any more energy. It doesn't go back down to the track until the end. Culture. And rogue steals. So they're going to steal 1 culture and 1 energy, which they're still at maximum, so doesn't do anything. Luckily. But we can't steal because we've just lost. Yeah, so they've had their 3 actions and now they're going to upgrade. So now they're rolling 6 die. We're still on 4. We really need to upgrade our empire. And we've not rolled 1 again, but we have rolled 2 diplomacy, so we will move up. I'm going to re-roll both of these. Okay, so we can launch another ship. So I think it's a good idea to get another one with diplomacy because of this, although we've not rolled 1 utilized colony. I'm gonna spend 1 energy to roll this again. Okay, it's just energy, so we get 1. Wow, we've not rolled any utilized colony actions. Okay, well, that's the way it goes. So they're rolling 6 die now. Feeling the pressure. So they get 4 more. This is the epic rogue galaxy. So they're launching a ship. At last, they're launching a ship. They hadn't rolled any of those. They're going up economy track. So the one they just are orbiting. Energy is 4. So they're doing that again. Wow. The problem we have is that if they reach this one, game is over. So they're launching another ship into orbit. And they're launching another ship here, all of a sudden. And then they're doing these actions. So they get 3 more rolls. Okay, so Rogue advances all its ships. That's bad news. Launch another ship. And go up on all tracks that diplomacy. Wow, that was a good turn for them. And it's not over because these 2 go down and they move up another track. So there's only 2 more. So it's back to me with my 4 measly dice. Okay, I'm going to use my free reroll on all of these because I really need to upgrade my empire. No. Wow. So I do have one diplomacy. I'm going to spend one energy to reroll these again. Wow. Another diplomacy. So I'm going to spend one energy to reroll these two. Come on. Yes, got one. Okay. So I can't upgrade my empire. Okay, so I'm going to use it to advance one diplomacy. So I do get this planet. So I've got 7, 8 points. And then I can get one culture. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to win this, am I? It is the epic rogue galaxy, though, guys. So, they're rolling 6 die. And they're doing their rogue colony action. Rogue advances all ships 1 and steals 1 energy. Oh. 1, 2, so they get that planet. Oop. So culture, so they get 1, 2, 3. Culture again, so they're up to full. Energy, they get 1, 2, 3. But they're at 1, so they're doing both of those again. Wow, this is, yeah. They're moving up this track, economy, and they're doing their colony action again. Rogue advances all ships +1 and steals 1 energy. Can't steal any energy, but it moves up this track. So it wins that planet as well. Moves up that track. And it's going to do these 2 things. So it actually is going to roll 3 more die. Moves up economy, but doesn't have any. Moves up diplomacy and gets that planet as well. Woo! So it's now got 6, 7, 8, 13, 18 points. It's very close to winning. And I've got 1 more die to roll. And that's diplomacy. No, culture, sorry. Doesn't get anything. Okay, so it's rolled its 3 die and it advances up its track. And this rogue colony action is rogue advances all its ships +2. Okay, so I'm still rolling 4 dice. Okay. Okay, I want to keep that one, but I'm going to re-roll these 3. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 energy. A bit late for this now, and I'm going to do utilize my colony, and I'm going to upgrade by spending 2 energy to get to the next level. And then I'm going to launch a ship. I'm I mean, let's go for this one. And then I can get culture, which I can get now, so I'll get 1 culture. That's my 4 measly turns. The Rogue Galaxy is now rolling 7 dice. Oh, it might have won actually. 9. Yes, it's won because it moved up to 9 points here. So it's got 19, 21. So actually, I shouldn't have taken that turn. The Rogue Galaxy has won. So there we go. 1 win and 1 defeat. That yes, it is an epic Rogue Galaxy because it whipped my ass. So I quite like to try another one, but I'm not going to do that now. There we go. So that is solo tiny epic Galaxies. I hope you enjoyed that. Please go and look at my Patreon, like and subscribe if you haven't and you're watching this. That would be super helpful. And whoa, it's not goodbye quite yet. That would just be rude. But thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you the next live stream. Bye.